Hello everyone, welcome back to Starship Creator. We've done several Starfleet classes. However, today we do something a little bit different. We're going to build a Klingon bird of prey. Go ahead and put in our registry number. Going to be a spoiler for the name of the ship, if you're familiar with our little nerd community. Well, let's begin.
Commencing assembly for new vessel.
Let's check out our options for the wings. Let's see what that looks like. Interesting, it's a little bit bulkier. And the main hull. What will that look like? Not too different. What about that one? Let me give that a shot. And for the main hull, or I guess their equivalent of the saucer, although it's obviously not the same shape. They got kind of an arrowhead there almost. Let's see what that looks like from the side. I think I might change that a little bit. Those wings look a little weird. Oh, we got upward wings. Interesting. That's pretty odd looking too, to be honest. Maybe go something a little bit more traditional for the wings. Fiddle with that a little bit. Maybe that. You know, compact, solid structure. Why don't we go with that?
Processing.
Look at our wireframe, then we'll create the ship.
Assembling structure.
Okay, I think we're ready to move on to the naming of our bird of prey.
Processing.
We'll name our bird of prey the Kuroga. They'll even put it in Klingon for us. How nice of them. Let's move on to our systems.
Processing.
Similar type systems as you would install in a Starfleet vessel, they have a more Klingon flair to them. Start with the impulse engines as always. And then the warp drive, type 13. Matter-antimatter reactor. A couple of antimatter storage pods. Nope, not 13. I think 2 will be enough. There we go. Fusion reactor. Deuterium storage tank. Power distribution. And of course, the auxiliary power. Of the Klingon variety, of course. The weapons, a couple of disruptor cannons on the wings, naturally. Put a torpedo launcher in the front. A few photon torpedoes. Okay, then move on to our defensive systems. Navigational deflector. Our shields. And a handy cloaking device. I'm sure that'll be useful for some of our missions. Alright. Science, of course, since it's a Klingon ship, there's going to be very little science to install, I would think. You have just 3 sensors. No labs, of course. Probably just a few of the probes. Looks like there's 5 of them. Have the total of 9 types that are available. Let's move on to command and control. Computer core, 2 of those. We have a typical ODN or a bioneural. We'll go with the traditional format for a Klingon ship. Internal comm system. RF transceivers. 5 AU. Although that should be in kilocams maybe. Subspace radio, 20 light years. Universal translator. There we go. Transporter, definitely need that. When you need mulch to beam you back up to the ship. A couple of emitters. A couple of targeting scanners. No cargo transporter though, I guess the Klingons can't be bothered with transporting cargo. And tractor beams. No shuttle bay either, but I guess that makes sense for a bird of prey. And the support, Class M atmosphere. Only the most austere quarters for Klingons, 55 in this case. Medical systems. Surprised they even have any, to be honest. Very basic, I'm sure. Facilities. You have somewhere for them to have their blood wine and their gach. And some utilities. And our very simple turbolift system. They only have a couple decks after all. And that just leaves structure, in other words, the structural integrity field. There we go, our ship should be space-worthy now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our systems. We've all installed on here. Let's take a look at the inside, the MSD. There we go. So we've finished putting all these systems we need into our bird of prey. When we move on to our next video, we'll be picking our command crew and maybe going out in some missions. I thank you for joining me again. I hope you have a blessed day.